Well, folks, the ban list is out, and if I'm getting baited, every one of you is getting perma'd. After making us wait for weeks and weeks and weeks, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has finally deigned to deliver unto us a list, and I imagine they're doing so because the Chalice Line Monthly is this weekend. In fact, if you would like to see this new list in action, that's the first place you're going to be able to catch a glimpse of it. But without further ado, let's jump in, completely blind, I have not seen anything, and see how much of my advice they took. All right, so first and foremost, suck my fucking dick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, when the order is no longer Imperial. Hey, guys, who am I? Banned? No, I'm Io. What's the difference? All right, Protoss, I think pretty much everyone saw this coming. Ava is really funny. Like, imagine looking at the current meta and being like, what's the problem with the current metagame? Drytron? Yeah, let's hit Drytron some more. It's completely unnecessary. Sovereignty. Excellent. That's fantastic news. It was always going to be something from this Lyrilisc Tri-Brigade deck. Either the Sovereignty or the Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds was my pick. Sovereignty gets you to Stormwinds. It also gets you to Apex Avion. This does a fantastic job keeping the cards that I want legal. That is Barrier Statue of the Stormwinds for Flunder specifically. So, good stuff. Let's go. Ooh, no. I'm getting trolled. What the fuck? This is a Reddit ban list. There's no way. Okay, so Destrudo the Lost Dragon's Frisian, first of all, terrible fucking idea. What are you talking about? Everyone buy Yazi this second. He's back, baby. Why on earth would you unban this card? Fairy Tale Snow. Bod, get your ass in here right now. This is specifically a list made for them. Snow is one of the most frustrating cards of all time. As anyone who has played Master Duel for the past week knows, I can't imagine why they would take it off. It's so good for so many specific decks as well. Imagine triggering Thunders using this card. Just ridiculous. Astrograph Sorcerer, completely fine. With no Electromite, this card could go to 5 and it wouldn't do anything. Lunalight Tiger, specifically for Sir Emanon. I think the Moron Banlist tournament did a great job of showing that this card is not particularly scary at 1. And I think Emanon has done a great job of showing in Master Duel that it's not even particularly scary at 3. Lyrilisc Recital Starling. This one's interesting. It means the Bird Up players will now have to go to a different rank 1 before going into UFD, and the other rank 1s aren't very good, which means they won't be able to search 2 things. They'll only be able to search 1 on their way to UFD, which is good, very happy about that. Would have preferred a ban, honestly. I mean, I just don't like that they can climb and plus and then go into negates. Why is Monster negate here? Monster Gate was at 3, right? Why? Oh my god, do you think it's Ruin Force? Oh, fuck. It could be Ruin Force. And then Pot of Desires to 1. You know what's shocking? I hate to say this. It's probably right. It's probably correct. Pot of Desires has been far and away the best of the pots that's not named Prosperity of late. And it is a really good card in a significant amount of the top decks. It is so frustrating that you have to spend your ash on that and not something that actually matters. Yeah. All right, next up. There's no way. Just when I think I'm out. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. So, 2 things about this. 1, a hero lives to 2. Amazing. 2, why the fuck would you semi-limit Fusion Destiny? What does semi-limiting Fusion Destiny do? Someone explain to me. You now have to commit to the Verte line if you want to make it. That's it. It's just a Sky Striker specific nerf. It's bad for me as a hero player, but whatever. You know, I'm not that beat up about it. FD is clearly a broken card. Nadir Servant to 2. Okay, good. I was scared that Nadir Servant would get banned. Now that it's a 2, I can build the Flunder deck I wanted to. Salaman Great Circle to 2. That's one of the cards we actually didn't unlimit on the MBT, but we unlimited everything else, and it looks like they're just doing something else, flipping Circle and Gazelle ratios. And Scapegoat to 2 is quite frightening, actually. A Scapegoat is really, really powerful in control decks. Gives them access to the extra deck, the ability to basically 1 card go off if they survive a turn. The reason it's not being played now is because it's about 5 extra deck slots you're dedicating to a singleton. But with 2, you should really be considering playing this card. For sure. Mr. Konami, your check is in the mail. Well, I'm glad that we no longer have the incredibly oppressive Imperial Order to play around. And now to take a big sip of water before I look if there's any other floodgates on the list. Why the fuck would you put this at 3? I'll take it. I'll tell you, I will take it. I will. I'll take it. I think Skill Drain is fine. I think a lot of these floodgates that are at 1 could probably come to 3, no problem. Skill Drain is not one of the ones I would have said, though. Like, I think Macro... I think Macro could come to 1. I think Di-Fi could come to 1. Skill Drain is actually... It's kind of quirked up. It's low-key goated with the sauce, sexual style. E-Telly to 3 for sure. I mean, who cares? Raigeki to 3. This one's very funny. While Raigeki to 3, I don't think we'll see play that much. I think it will see play. 3 Raigeki is just an actually pretty big deal. We'll see. I mean, it's a garbage card, and it's kind of crept by Lightning Storm, but we'll see. We are in a format where now you can play 3 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, 3 Dark Hole, 3 Raigeki. Thank God zoos aren't legal is all I'll say. Scully is fine. Scully could go to 6 and it wouldn't matter. You could put Scully to 3 and fucking Monkey Board to 3, it wouldn't matter. DMD got eroded. It's actually shocking it took them this long. And Danger Nessie also could go to... Every Danger could go to 3, it wouldn't matter. So, a couple of things that I'm actually pretty concerned about looking at this list is that there's no Scythe. Scythe is still completely legal. The entire Dagda line is legal. And now Phantom Knight has the Adventure engine. It should be a lot more easy to access. Yeah, I mean, it seems actually pretty irresponsible to let Grand Creators release and not hit the most frustrating part of a deck that's going to get a really good tool. No Mystic Mine. That's frustrating. Certainly would have preferred to see the Mystic Mine hit. Playing without it in Master Duel, I've long been a Mystic Mine truther. I've been like, it's bad, but like, whatever. Oh, man. Mystic Mine, though, is going to be a lot better in a format with Imperial Order illegal. And that means most decks won't have a Game 1 main deck out to it. And I don't know how I feel about that. That certainly seems not particularly interesting. I'm definitely going to be brewing a lot with Snow. I'm going to be brewing a lot with Destrudo. Unfortunately, this ruins Common Charity. This is the end of Common Charity. There is no way that you can play Common Charity with this ban list. I'm sorry to the people who were interested in playing it, but unlimiting Lunalight Tiger means that the best deck in the format, which is Lunalight, will now be the best deck in many formats. Maybe there's a Hydrolander Snow deck that can play against it, but I can't imagine. That's actually really bad for the couple of people who were hanging on to that format. All right, well, all in all, it's an interesting ban list, but I can't pretend to be particularly hyped for it when I've just been playing Master Duel for the past week and a half. That said, you will be seeing it this weekend on the CSM. Okay, bye.